welcome to the Transfer Exchange Show. We are live. I'm hoping sooner or later it will be fully down to this man here, whether I can turn around and say to the world, welcome to the Barcelona Show, featuring my co-host, Reyes.
Thank you very much, Kieron, and thank you to all of the supporters of the show who will make sure that that's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Reyes, you are a big hit on the channel. I've got people asking, can we have a Barcelona show? Can we get Reyes back? Reyes is the man. I mean, I showed you all the responses before the last time you were on. So, yes, this is what happens when I bring in the best guests around, the most knowledgeable guests around. I call them my football experts. Of course. So today we're going to be giving the preview of the Barcelona versus Benfica game, Champions League, and later on, Reyes is going to be popping in and out of the show to give us highlights, at least of the first half. So let's get this underway. Team news is out. Pedri's back after a short spell out through injury. Sergio Roberto recovers through illness, but Ousmane Dembele, Martin Braithwaite, Sergio Aguero, and Jordi Alba are still out of action for Barcelona. Big misses, or do you think this Barcelona team has got enough to deal with Benfica tonight, Reyes?
The only guy who I missed is Jordi Alba, to be fair. He is the one who performs properly in the left back. So I wish Jordi Alba could be in this game because it's the games that we need him. He is the one with experience, and probably Mingueza will be on his side or Serginho Dest. That will depend on Koeman, to be fair. That's a proper miss. I'm happy that Pedri is back. I'm not that happy with Sergio Roberto. I still believe that he can do more for the team.
He's not been up to standards of Barcelona. What's expected even in this transitional season?
I think the couple of games he's played, he didn't have a very strong starting season. Probably because there were too many talks about his contract, and probably he's been feeling a little bit sad about the whole situation. I understand that point, but I'm just hoping that through the season, in the middle of the season, middle way, he can come back to the starting 11 and perform in the way that he knows how to do it. But I like the way that Pedri is back. I don't see either Sergio Roberto or Pedri starting. I don't see them starting, but I'm hoping they've got some minutes, and that could improve the performance of the teams, depending on the situation of the gameplay, of course.
So there's been a few headlines going around recently with the likes of other managers being earmarked as a replacement for Ronald Koeman. Do you think it's a little bit too harsh considering what he done last season, or do you think it's too early, or are you one of the ones that's maybe thinking we need something new?
I mean, it's too early. We just lost one game. Which is, one important game, which is the one against Bayern. We didn't even have the chance in that game, even though I don't think that we played that bad.
Oh, you put them down as losing. It was a very honest preview, which most people don't. They usually say, mate, when people think they're going to lose, they go, maybe. I think it could be a draw. Do you know what I mean? But it's like you said, this Bayern Munich team is stronger than the Barcelona team right now. Although I think it'll be a tight game. I think Barcelona will lose it, and they did lose. But there was a lot of uproar afterwards.
Yes, and I don't know. I think Koeman deserves a full season with no issues around the team. We know that the financial situation is getting bad and even worse every single day. I mean, there's a lot of talks about it, and obviously that makes the team feel weakest because they're not talking about the team; they're talking about the money, and that's not what it matters in football. That's my opinion. I think that all the supporters should be in that side of the football when you enjoy and support your team. And this is probably one of the reasons why Koeman, in the last press conference from La Liga, came out only just to read a text and say, listen, support our team. This is what we need. Forget about everything else.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's some supporters with their own agenda, like they didn't want Koeman in the first place, so the first chance that they can berate him and say that he's not good enough when you lose, that they're jumping at it?
But I think that's the typical thing in Spain. I can feel it now that I'm here.
A different level of passion to when you're in England as to when you're in Spain.
Yeah, totally different. Like, yeah, I can feel it. It feels like a loss of support or interest in football here. It's not the same as it used to be before.
Oh, really?
Let's hope now that I'm here, I can give that back to the supporters.
Yes, this is what we're here to do, Reyes. This is why we started this. All right? Yeah. To the attitude adjuster. This is what I call it, the attitude adjuster. Yeah. So you don't want Conte or Jose Mourinho's been linked with your team as well?
We know for starters that Conte won't take the team because he likes to start from the beginning.
From the start of the season, yes.
I'm happy for that one. Mourinho, I think I hear rumors that he's coming back to the timings of Barcelona versus Madrid when he was talking a lot.
Yeah.
The same in Italy, so I don't know.
You're worried, aren't you? You're worried. They might just brush it under the carpet, everything that he said about Barcelona, and the next thing you know, you've got Jose Mourinho as your manager.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that Koeman stays for the entire season and give a little bit of stability to the team. If we remove that to the team, I mean, I don't want to say the word, but we are out already.
Yeah. I hear that. So let's get into it. What's your predicted lineup? What do you think the lineup that Koeman's going to go for today?
Obviously, Ter Stegen on the goalie. He is the number one. No chance for Neto here, even though probably Neto will have his chances in Copa del Rey, but that's still a long way. For the defensive lineup would be Mingueza on the right back, maybe switching with Dest. I'm not too sure about it, but I believe that they're going to keep the same fullbacks as they did in the last La Liga game. Piqué, and that's going to be for sure in the starting 11. I know that Araujo has been very strong during the last couple of games, but I know how Koeman is with the defensive line, and I'm sure that Eric Garcia will be back into the starting 11. So I'm hoping that they play at the back, those four guys at the back. Then if you go to the midfielder, obviously Sergio Busquets, our captain, the best of the world. But that was probably 5 to 4 years ago. Anyway, I still love him because I like the way how he plays. Yes. I like him. And then we're going to see a couple of youngsters there for sure. I'm sure that Nico will be there. He's been doing a nice couple of last games, so he's going to be there. And that's the reason why I don't think that Pedri or Sergi Roberto will be in the starting 11, because Nico and Gavi, they've got chances on the starting 11.
Yeah.
Then I'm not too sure about Coutinho. I'm hoping he plays because he needs minutes. And probably this game is going to give him the proper confidence to make him one of the greatest again. But we'll see what happens. But he will be in the starting 11. And then up to, I'm sure that obviously Memphis Depay will be there. And this is my my surprise prediction. Ansu Fati will be starting for sure.
So Ansu Fati got his first goal in a while the other day. Are you hoping this is a resurgence of the talent that you once knew, or is it just Is there too much pressure on this kid from early doors, and we're expecting too much?
I think there's too much pressure on him, but that is since the first couple of games he had 2 years ago when Ernesto Valverde was the manager for Barcelona. Fortunately, he got injured, and then it's been 10 months without him in the team. No, but we had Messi at the time, so obviously that pressure that was with him at the beginning is not going to be there now.
Yeah.
More experience in the team, not in the games, but in the team he is. That's why, even though he had only 10 minutes in the last game and he scored a goal, I mean, I was amazed when I saw the goal, like incredible. But there's too much hope on this guy, which I'm sure that is similar to Messi in a way of personality.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the focus. He doesn't like the lights on of the game. He just likes to play, and that's gonna bring him to the top levels. And let's hope that with the right team, Barcelona can support him. And I think we have them. Koeman actually said it last week. We have the youngsters. We have what we need. Just give them time.
Yeah.
That's what we need. A transition time, and then the results will come.
So you mentioned about Coutinho. Certainly, this has got to be I mean, Benfica at home are a tough opposition, but against Barcelona, surely a hungry Philip Coutinho could do something in this game.
Yes, true, because Benfica is not a team who's going to be standing and waiting for the ball. They're probably going to do it in certain times of the game, but not forever. So Barcelona needs to take those chances where Coutinho is more aggressive than the rest of the guys and give that last pass to Memphis or Ansu Fati, and that could make the difference. That's why I trust Coutinho in this game, because it's not a holding team. If it was a whole team, then we don't need Coutinho because he's not strong enough yet on dribbling. He needs more confidence.
Yeah. So, that being said, predicted lineup, would you change anything from that? Or is that the one you'd go for?
That's the one I will go for.
All right. So, who's your key man out of that? Who can pull the strings? Who can make things happen for Barcelona tonight to make sure this is an emphatic victory away from home in the Champions League?
I'll put everything on Ansu Fati now.
Yeah, after you just saying there's too much pressure on the kid, you're saying he's key man after playing 10 minutes.
Yes, he is.
All right.
He performed properly on that time.
You feel like this is a perfect opportunity for him to come back and flex his muscles.
Yes, he needs this. It's a Champions League game. We need the points. We need the game. We need to win. And probably he's going to be there putting so much effort, which is what we need in the team. Someone who puts the enough strength on the game, and that's him. We know that Memphis will be there, obviously. I trust him.
Yeah.
But you want to make the difference, that's Ansu Fati. He has chances of dribbling and go everyone or against everyone of the other team of Benfica.
All right. And last, score predictions.
Score predictions. It's going to be a pretty attacking game, so I'm not hoping to get a load of goals here, but I see 2-1 for Barcelona. 2-1. I know they're playing away, but I can see 2-1 for Barcelona. Yeah.
And usually I don't ask you this, but I'm going to ask you this time.
Okay, yeah.
Who's going to score the goals?
I'm gonna surprise here, because lately the change of the way how Barcelona is playing has changed quite a lot, and we're making lots of crosses.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that one of the youngsters coming from the back in a second chance opportunity can score one, like an outside of the box. And I'm telling even more than what you asked for. So probably Nico will be one of them. and the other one it's going to be either Memphis or Ansu Fati.
Memphis or Ansu Fati. All right. Thank you very much, Reyes. All right. You've gone for a 2-1 victory. You've gone for Nico, Memphis or Ansu Fati score the goals.
Yes.
You will be joining us for little updates in the first half.
Yes, I'll be watching
and a half-time update as well.
Yes.
Muchas
I'll be there.
gracias.
Amazing.
All right. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, people. Thank you very much for everyone who joined us. Apologies that I didn't give you a heads up on it. It was very impromptu today. But we will look to do this next time. Definitely, for sure.
Anytime.
Have to get a regular one. There's too much love for Reyes. All right, people. Thank you very much for joining us. Peace out.
Thank you.
Share this video. Stay safe and wash your hands.